You have a person that don't have a pair of shoe around you. Of course, let's say 99. This is your video, and I encourage you to listen carefully to the introduction uh, aspect of shoemaking. You understand? So, what is shoemaking? Shoemaking, layman understanding, is the act of creating new shoes. All right. So, what are involved in creating a pair of shoe? Now we have a couple of materials that we use in making shoes. Of such materials are what we have: the sole, the cannon nora, we have the fiber, we have the marco, we have the materials. You understand? The skin, animal skin. We have the synthetic materials. You understand? So we have equipment that we use in creating or making shoes. Basic equipment that we use in creating a pair of shoe. We have the shoe last. We have the sewing machine, we have the filing machine, we have the scissors, we have the mallet, we have the cutter, we have paper and pen, we have masking tape, we have measuring tape, and all of that. Now there are steps that involves, or that, yeah, the aspects of shoemaking that you need to understand. Now we have cutting, or the cutting aspect of shoemaking. First, sorry, let me say we have the pattern creation aspect. That's one aspect of the shoemaking. Then we have the cutting, right? Then we have assembling. Then we have stitching. Then we have what molding. Then we have the finishing work. You understand? I'll come again. We have the pattern creation. We have the cutting. You understand? That's tracing and cutting. Then we have assembling. We have stitching. Then we have molding. Then we have finishing. You understand? So those are the aspects, or the process of making a shoe. Now, what do you understand by shoemaking? You understand? I've said that already. From the layman understanding, shoemaking is the process or the act of what making a pair of shoe from aggregate of materials like the fiber, the sole, canon nora, or stripe nora, or crepe nora, welds, faceless, and the rest of the things, skin materials, or fiance material. Let's just call it, generalize it as leather. Do you understand? Now, what type of shoe do we create in Nigeria, or what kind of audience are you targeting? Do you understand? Now, shoes that we wear, or the type of shoe that you create in a particular location, depends on what accepted, or what is being used in that location. Do you understand? So if you are creating a shoe, let's take for example, you go to the northern part of Nigeria, like the Far North, let's say Sokoto. Of course, the Hausa people, there are people that are always are on one particular type of dress, which is the native dress, the agbada, you understand, or the jumper, you understand. So they are not really concerned about cover shoes. So they mostly go for easy wear like palm sandals and all of that. So if you're in such places, you should be targeting on production of palm sandals. You understand? When you come to places like Abuja, where the people are civilized and everybody is all about fashion, you get to dive into half shoes and cover shoes, and you can also attach the trending shoes that are online also into those things. You understand? Then if you go down to the where you have the kingship and all of those things, like the Igbo land, you get to make shoes that goes for traditionals, like royalty shoes. You understand? So it all depends on where you find yourself. Now, how do you source for customers in the business? Now, shoemaking is two aspects of it. We have two branches of shoemaking. We have the production aspect, and we have also the marketing aspect. Now, the shoemaking itself is an act, is a craft, while the shoemaking business is another aspect of shoemaking that you don't know about. Now, I'm going to you know teach, or maybe open you to the business of shoemaking. It's one thing to be a shoemaker, and it's another thing to also have a business or to know shoemaking as a business. You understand? So how is shoemaking a business, or how do you go about shoemaking business? Now this is where the internet comes in. But before I introduce you to the world of internet, or how you can use the internet to leverage on shoemaking business, let me first introduce you to the business of shoemaking. Now shoemaking, like any other business in Nigeria, is a thriving business. You understand? It's a fast growing business in the economy, or in the Nigerian economy right now, or in the world economy right now. Why do I say that? 9% of people in the world they have a pair of shoe. So you see that shoe is what a product that what people want, is a necessity. You understand? So when you understand that this thing is a necessity and people are always patronizing it, then you take it as a business. As an entrepreneur that you are, you must look for something that people always patronize, something that is on a higher demand. You understand? So you must understand that this thing is on higher demand, and you are always ready to provide it. You're always ready to supply it to the audience, or to your customers, or to the consumers. You understand? So that is when it comes as a business. Shoemaking, or your shoe, is the product. You understand? Your shoe is the product, why your customers are what? Your consumers. You understand me? Now how do you meet your customers? Let's say you have a product already. How do you meet your customers? Now this is where it also have two branches. I'm going to tell you, or I'm going to teach you the two branches, or the two ways where you can meet your customers. Now the first thing, or the first set of customers you have, is your immediate neighbor. Let me say your neighbor, your immediate environment, or people living around you. They are your first set of customers that you have. Do you understand? So your friends are your customer, your potential customers. Your family members are your potential customers. Your classmates, your course-mates, your students, your co-workers, your colleague at work, or your fellow core members are your what? Immediate customers. How do you present your product to them? Now presentation of product, you must what? Have a well packaged product. You must present your product in such a way that here is attractive. You understand? Products is all about packaging. You need to package your product very well. You need to make sure that your product is what? Competing with other products in the what? Market environment. So you must what? Package your products very well. And you get to meet your customers by introducing them to what? Your product, or you're introducing your product to your customers. Do you understand? Now the other aspect of it, that is the offline aspect of it, right? Of meeting your customers. The second aspect of it is the online, the internet way of meeting your customers. This is where you get to create a page, you get to post on your status, you get to open an account and all of that. You get to sponsor ads and all of that to sell your product to a larger audience. You understand? So when it comes to online, have it at the back of your head that the online audience, or the online marketing, is what? Unlimited opportunity. You can meet a million customers out there, potential customers out there, via your internet. You understand? So if you're coming into the business of shoemaking, you should know, or you should learn how to balance this thing, the offline aspect and the online aspect. If you want to go more on the offline aspect, there you get to be mobile. You get to it's not necessary, but like, it's not a compulsory something, but you need to find a way to meet your customers, or you need to get an outlet where your customer walk in and buy. And if you're going into both of them, then you should think of having a good camera, a good phone, a good internet connection, where you can constantly be posting your shoes and getting to meet new customer, potential what? Customers or clients. Do you understand? Now how do you source for shoemaking materials in the market? This will come in the next video. God bless. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I hope you find this video so educative. So like, subscribe, drop a comment. If you have other questions, please do that in the comment section. Ask your questions, and believe me, I'm going to attend to every customer, every question that comes from you guys. So God bless you guys. Big shout out to everybody. I love you guys. I still remain your friend, Jerry. All right.